Doodle from Doodle's Book Blog, and welcome to our first week of Book Buzzers. So every Tuesday you guys will find me here, and every other day of the week you'll have a different amazing blogger to talk to you about whatever topic we have up for that week, about reading and books. So this week's topic is 5 books in your bookshelf that you couldn't wait for but never got around to reading in the end. So I'm here to share with you guys my 5 books. And the first book is on my Nook, which is part of the reason why I haven't read it yet, because I keep forgetting to charge my Nook because I've been reading so many hard copies that I completely forget about it. And that's really sad to say because I absolutely love my Nook and I read so many books on it before I started reading hard copies again. So the book I'm going to share with you guys came out this year, early this summer, and I was super excited. I had it pre-ordered. I was totally up and ready to read it. But then classes got in the way, my Nook wasn't charged, and I was getting ready to get LASIK, so I couldn't really read off of a screen for extended periods of time. So this book has gotten pushed to the back burner, which really upsets me because the first book in this trilogy was amazing. So the book I'm going to share with you guys is Insurgent, and I feel like a horrible person for not reading this one yet because of all the buzz leading up to its release, and the fact that I fell in love with 4 and Divergent. So the next readathon I will be reading Insurgent. I promise you I will have my Nook charged and ready to go. So I feel horrible. I need to read this one. I really, really do, because I haven't read it yet and I really need to because I've heard so many amazing things about it. So I really need to get on that. The other books I'm going to share with you, the first one is Hunting Lila. And whenever this first came out last year, I wanted to read it. Didn't get my hands on it. Then I got my hands on it early this year, and I still haven't read it yet. So I need to do something about that. Then one of my friends from Singapore sent me a copy of Wither, and I wanted to read this book as soon as I got it, but because it's softcover, I didn't want to fall in love with the story and then have to wait until the rest of the books came out in paperback. So I'm going to wait until I can get the other ones and then start it. So I have a plan, but I haven't read this one yet, and I really want to. There's a lot of mixed reviews on it. So I'm hoping it's as good as I'm hoping it's going to be. Hoping. Keyword. Then the next book I have is Article 5, and I won this one. Super excited when I won this one. I was super excited to hear about this one. I wanted to read it. I still want to read it. But for whatever reason, when I go to pick up a dystopian on my shelf, I never pick this one up. For whatever reason, I turn and pick a different one. So I really need to read this one. He has been sitting on my shelf for way too long, unread. And I need to get on this. Like, seriously, need to get on this. Then the next book was also a gift, and I about cried whenever I got it because it was maybe a month or 2 after it released, and a friend sent it to me with another hardcover. I about cried. I think I was in tears whenever I got the package. And she sent me a copy of Try Not to Breathe, which I was so looking forward to. I want to read it, but I have this feeling I'm going to be in tears while I read it, and I want to wait till a time when I'm okay with the tears, when I'm, either pissed off at the world or I'm already upset to read this one, because normally books cheer me up. So if I'm already crying, then crying for this one isn't going to be as bad. So it'll also be a pick-me-up. So I'm looking for a time to read contemporary when I'm already upset or pissed off. So when I get to that point, I will be reading Try Not to Breathe. So those are my 5 books this week. I hope you guys stop by the rest of the week and check out the rest of the amazing bloggers who are wonderful, all wonderful people. So that is it for me this week. I will see you guys next week. Happy reading. Doodle is out.